Hey everybody, I'm Harry Arnett. Welcome to Callaway Talks. I've got my main man here, my partner in crime, the most valuable guy, at least in this room today. Alan Hocknell is here, and we're here to talk. This may be the most important Callaway Talks we've ever done.
I think you might be right.
Now that is a very low bar, I understand that, but in this case it applies because really there's one name in golf that forever, since they played golf at Stonehenge, has stood for radical high performance in golf. One word, two names. It's not Harry Arnett. I know that's what you were going to say.
I had thought about it, yeah.
Big Bertha. And so today we're here to talk about the new Big Bertha driver and adjustable perimeter weighting. You probably feel like you've been working on this bad boy forever.
It could feel like that, yeah. We have been very busy working on this, and this is a great moment for us to release a technology like this. We think we've got something here that's going to benefit a really broad range of golfers because it's got a lot of adjustability, an advanced form of adjustability that helps people hit the ball further.
All right, so let's talk about what we got. The first thing I notice about this particular driver is it has a face to it, which is very important because that's the part of the golf club that hits the ball, at least it should. Some of you hit it up here, don't hit it up there. Some of you hit it over here, like me, don't hit it there. But this is the HyperSpeed Face, so remind us a little bit about what that does first.
Yeah, it increases ball speed. So we've used a pattern of thickness in that face that allows us to make the face thinner per unit area than we've ever done before. It has the ability to enhance the sweet spot. And you know, if you're an average golfer, the chances are you're not going to hit the center of the face all that often. So we're designing this face obviously to be very high speed in the center of the face, but in those areas away from the center of the face, we also want really high ball speed, and that's what the HyperSpeed Face provides us.
So you add that to, this is a brand new technology out there, which is the adjustable perimeter weighting, which I'll show you right there, and you'll see that bad boy slides across the perimeter of the driver. And Alan, what does this do for us?
Well, that's really important. It's got a couple of purposes. Clearly, this 8-gram weight can move anywhere in this 5-inch track along here. So that gives you a large range of CG bias positions that's going to help you straighten out hooks and slices or use the sort of fine-tuning ability here to really kind of refine shot shape. The other thing that it does, though, is that whenever this weight moves around or wherever it goes on this track, it stays on the perimeter of the head. And I think people understand from irons, perimeter weighting is about forgiveness. So this weight stays on the perimeter, so the moment of inertia of this head is high no matter where you put it on. And that means the head is really stable, and it again contributes to ball speed and distance when you don't hit the center of the face.
So really, really high MOI, a lot of stability, a lot of ball speed off the face. Who in particular, what types of players would benefit from this type of performance package?
Well, you know, this is what we would call a total performance driver. It comes in a range of lofts, and its total head weight is only 199 grams. That means that on a 45-inch shaft, its swing weight's at D2, which means that everybody can play it, really. It's got all the forgiveness parameters that we think that average golfers need, but it has the kind of tunability of the CG position here, and also the adjustable hosel that gives advanced players a real ability to dial this club in. So, you know, we're going to see some tour players using this golf club, and we're going to see some people who need a lot of help using this golf club too.
So pretty much everybody. I mean, this is like a Formula One race car, really. It can handle the turns, it can handle the corners, it's fast in the straightaways.
Yep.
Not that drivers are fast in straightaways. If you're driving a golf driver, you've got issues. But if you're using it on the golf course, this driver can pretty much do everything from shape shots to hit, you know, long straight ones too, right?
Yeah, we're really pleased with that. This level of adjustability is built into this head at this weight. That means it's playable by such a broad range of golfers.
I love the fact that it also looks different. I've never seen a driver that looked like that before.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, we went to a midnight blue pearlescent paint on the crown that's a really subtle kind of color, but much brighter red, white, and blue kind of color scheme on the sole. And a lot of drivers these days have really dark faces. We've changed that up to have a polished face and a real striking presentation, kind of consistent with the level of innovation that's in this head and the kind of quality that it's built up to as well.
So Big Bertha, it's a name we haven't used in a while. It's a name that's meant so much to this company.
Yeah.
Got to ask you, why are we putting that on there now?
Well, Clearly a huge responsibility to design a golf club with that name on it. But I think a golf club with this level of innovation at this time in our history, where we're really, people are starting to listen to us, and we've got a lot of performance here, it was the right name at the right time with the right technology to bring this name back.
So much of the driver has all of this advanced adjustability in it, and how were you guys able to keep the weight sort of in a playable swing weight kind of situation?
It's a good point. You know, we have basically a titanium face that has the HyperSpeed face, which is lighter than it was before. We have a titanium sole, which is thinner than it was before, but really key to putting the rest of the weight in the adjustable feature here is the forged composite crown. You don't even see the crown in the finished version, but this crown is about 8 grams lighter than a titanium crown would be of a similar shape and size. And clearly, I said earlier that this sliding weight weighs 8 grams, so you can see exactly where the advantage comes from taking weight out of a place that we don't need it, using the forged composite technology, and turning it into something really quite remarkable in this 8-gram sliding weight that moves across such a broad range.
We also have decided to include a shaft with the purchase of this driver, which is really important. I actually have the invisible U-Design head on here, as you can see. But no, we put the Fubuki Zeta shaft in this one, huh?
Yeah, and this is an outreach of the Fubuki Alpha that has been popular on tour. So this is Mitsubishi Rayon's new Fubuki. We're the exclusive launch partner here, and in this Big Bertha driver, it's in about the 55-gram range. So we think it's a really good match to the characteristics of the head. So the overall club, swing weights at D2 with really responsive feel in the shaft and a color scheme that matches us too.
Well, so last time you were on the show and we talked about a great innovation, I recall I gave you a lollipop for being the innovator of the week on the Callaway Talks program. And today I'm going to give you this Sir Isaac hat.
Oh, look
as
at
being
that.
the innovator of the week on the Callaway Talks program. This driver will be available at retail on Valentine's Day, 2/14/2014. I know what I'm getting myself. I'm getting myself for Valentine's Day, the Big Bertha driver. Alan, thanks again. This one's going to be awesome, and this is really going to, we think, set the stage for performance standard in a total performance category.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, 2/14/14. Say that 10 times over and over. It's tough to say, but it's a good driver to have on Valentine's Day 2014.